welcome to Sugar and Spice Cook with Hamas, another episode. In today's episode, I am going to share a recipe for stuffed bell pepper with ground meat, or in Urdu it is called Keema Bhari Mirch. So let's check out the recipe, and please check the description box for the ingredients measurement. Alright, first of all, we are going to need these ingredients to cook our ground meat to stuff our bell peppers. These are the ingredients we're going to use for ground meat. I'm taking here some ground beef. Now you can use mutton, ground mutton, lamb, goat meat, or even chicken, but I don't suggest chicken. Try to stick with the red meat. Onions, sliced onions, chopped tomatoes, some ginger garlic paste, cooking oil. For spices, I have salt, cumin seeds, coriander powder, cayenne pepper powder, and a little bit of turmeric powder. And we need the following ingredients to make our curry base for this dish. We need some chopped onions. Instead of slicing, I chopped it finely, so when we're cooking our curry, it should be dissolved. And if you are slicing it in a bigger pieces, it's not going to cook very properly, and your curry is going to be very choppy and the texture won't be very smooth. Some chopped tomatoes, a little bit of garlic paste. For spices, I have some coriander powder, some cayenne pepper powder, salt, some dried fenugreek leaves, kasuri methi. If you don't have it, it's okay, you can skip it. A little bit of tomato paste, cumin powder, coriander powder, and a little bit of garam masala powder. And we also need cooking oil. And another key ingredients for this recipe is, of course, some bell peppers. Now I'm using the green bell peppers. You can use red, yellow, orange, any color of your choice. And this is how I cut the bell peppers. I took off the top like so, and I took out the seeds from inside because we're going to stuff it with the ground beef. And you're going to need some toothpicks. What I do is I usually fill it up and then secure the top with the help of toothpicks. If it is hard for you, you can also use any kind of twine or thread to tie it up in case all the ground beef doesn't come out or spill out from your bell peppers. Alright, over here I'm going to turn on my stove. Now I'm going to add a little bit of cooking oil. Alright, now I'm going to add sliced onions in this cooking oil. And I'm going to fry the onions until it becomes amber golden brown. Alright, as you can see, our onion is fried pretty nicely here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out from the oil. And I'll let you know why I'm doing this. Alright, now I am going to add the ground meat in the oil. Putting 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. Okay, you need to stir it very rapidly at this moment. Otherwise, while you are browning your ground meat, it will create lumps. And I really don't like lumps in my Qeema or ground meat once it's cooked. Make sure you're breaking the lumps with the help of your spatula. At the same time, I am going to add all the spices, including the garlic and ginger paste. Stir it well. After adding the spices and ginger garlic paste, I'm going to brown it or cook it until all the moisture is pretty much gone from the ground meat. It's going to take probably 9 to 10 minutes on high flame. Alright, our ground meat is pretty much cooked. Now I am going to add chopped tomatoes and the fried onion. Okay, for those who are probably thinking why I'm adding the chopped onion now, including the chopped tomatoes after cooking the ground beef. Well, the reason I do this step, because if I add everything before browning the meat, for some reason, even after the meat is cooked, it still tastes or gives that smell of raw meat. Doing this step gets rid of that beef broth or the raw meat smell. I don't know what is the science behind it, but believe me, it does get rid of that raw meat smell. Okay, I'm going to cook this meat for another 9 to 8 minutes on high flame until all the juices of tomatoes is pretty much gone and evaporated. Alright, as you can see, the moisture from tomato is pretty much gone and it's ready to stuff inside the bell pepper. To turn off the stove. Alright, here I'm going to stuff this cooked ground meat inside our bell peppers. Just like so. Alright, I have stuffed all the bell peppers with the ground beef or meat. Alright, now I'm going to get a piece of twine or a thread to go over or around the bell pepper about 3 to 4 times to keep it secure so the ground beef won't spill out of the pepper during cooking. You don't have to tie a knot, just go 2-3 times around the bell pepper, like so. Once you're about to serve these stuffed peppers, you can easily slide this twine or thread out of bell peppers. Alright, now we're going to work towards the third step to make this dish. We have to make the gravy or the curry. Okay, I've added a bit of oil in my pan or pot. Going to brown the chopped onion. I'm going to fry it until it becomes nice amber color or golden brown. Alright, our onion is pretty much ready and I'm going to add these chopped tomatoes. Along garlic paste and all the spices including tomato paste. Okay, the reason I'm adding tomato paste despite using fresh tomatoes because it adds this nice color and texture in the curry. Okay, I'm going to cook this masala mixture, whatever you call it, for about 9 to 10 minutes or until all the moisture is well absorbed and dehydrated from these chopped tomatoes. Alright, our masala mixture is pretty much cooked And now I'm going to add about 1 cup of water. I'm going to add our stuffed bell peppers on top of it. But this part is going to be a little tricky because some of the bell peppers won't fit straight, but they fall on one side because of the variations of texture at the bottom. You need a little bit of more moisture. And I'm going to cover it and let it cook for about 8 minutes, and I'll check on it after 7 to 8 minutes. Make sure that you're leaving the flame on medium-low. Alright, it's been 8 to 10 minutes already. Now let's check. I just change the side so I can cook from the other side as well. I'm adding a little bit of this curry on top of these bell peppers so it can get the flavors all over it. I'm going to let it cook on low heat for another 10 to 12 minutes. Right, let's check on our stuffed peppers. Okay, you don't have to cook the bell pepper for a very long time. It takes barely 15 to 18 minutes to cook on low heat along this gravy. So it's pretty much done. We need a little bit of gravy. We don't want it very thin, not very dry, but a bit of it to serve it along naan or rice. Okay, I'm going to turn off the stove. Alright, that was it for today's recipe, and I hope you guys are going to give it a try. And you guys can serve this dish with plain white rice, with naan, paratha, chapati, whatever makes you happy. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram, #CookWithHoma. You can also like my page on Facebook, Sure Spice Cook with Homa. You guys take care. I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.